nobody quite understands. It's like they know that you've been shot at. They know that you've seen bombs. They know you've seen death. They know people who've been shot or killed or whatever. But it's really hard to get it just right. We got deployed in August 2006. I was with a Charlie company at the time, and we were a self-sustaining company inside the city of Samara, and it was a hot spot for terrorist activity. And our battalion commander told us that men will be killed. We're going into a heavily fortified area with ASI, AQI, Al-Qaeda, those terrorist groups. We would do foot patrols, we do Humvee patrols, that type of thing. We do SKTs, small kill teams, and it's pretty much just to engage somebody trying to place an IED at an intersection that pretty much they would always hit us in. You just never know. It was it's hard.
Fire cease. Hey, that IED might be up there.
You never knew when somebody was going to get hurt or not. Our company was conducting a raid in the wee hours of the morning. And it was just a 4-man team up there overwatching our objective. They were on top of a building. They went in late at night, undetected, so we thought. But little did we know that somebody had found out that they were there. So the terrorists actually devised a pretty elaborate scheme on how they were going to kidnap them and, put them on video and all that jazz. As they were there in their overwatch, they noticed cars coming up, and guys with terrorists with masks on and machine guns started running towards the building, and that's they started engaging, and then they started being engaged from buildings across from that building, so it was keeping their heads down. And about the time they started running back to go get on the radio to say, hey, we're in contact, the guys started coming up from the stairs. So you have 4 guys on the rooftop with, I think we estimated probably about 20 to 30 terrorists. But 4 guys trying to fight off 30 guys was kind of completely unfair. But 2 of them made it. 2 of them made it, and 2 of them didn't. And the guys who did make it, they pretty much kept the guys from the stairs coming up, and they were constantly throwing explosives, hand grenades. And they themselves, I think, disabled probably about 15 to 18 terrorists by themselves, fighting for their lives. That was pretty hard, losing those 2 guys. I had a problem coming back. You're uncomfortable. It's not like the movies where you see them pop out and they're shooting at you and they go away. It's when you're walking in the street, it's just like walking in a normal city. Next thing you know, things are snapping, things are zinging next to you. Somebody may throw a grenade or something, a bomb goes off. Then you see everybody scattering and running, and then you go into civilian world, like going to the mall. You're so used to keeping track of everybody's movements, their arms, how they're acting, because just from patrolling, and you got all this movement going on with different people you just never seen before, and you can't keep track of it, and you start getting worried. You don't have your battle buddy there to back you up. Pros for Vets really can help with the things that we do go through and letting people understand all the things that we've been through. It's not just like the movies and everybody comes back and they're happy, and it's like you come back and you bring a part of that back with you, and sometimes it's hard for some people and sometimes it's not. But letting people and the civilians, aware of what happens and knowing that sometimes soldiers may need a little bit more comfort, not only when they get back, but even further on down the road when things really start to bother them. Because when you first get back, everything's fresh, and then later on down the road, it's kind of like, whoa, wait, like. But I think people trying to understand more about what we go through, and I mean, look at me now. I mean, it's been a few years since I've been over there, and it still comes up. It still bothers you that even though when you come back, it's not something that it's just a chapter. It will always be with you, and you constantly are reminded of things.
Pros for Vets.
Pros for Vets.
Pros for Vets.
Pros for Vets.
Fighting for you.
Fighting for you.
Fighting for you.
Because you fought for us.
Because you fought for us.